What's up, everybody? So this is the Streetfighter V2. Kicking it says a lot about a motorcycle. Lower and to first gear. Smoother, easier, better lines. Oh, holding the line like a boss. Smooth. Oh wow. The quick shifter is, what do I say? Feels like an automatic. I think once you get used to a quick shifter, you're gonna absolutely dislike motorcycles that are geared. Motorcycles that need to use the clutch. But I love the clutch, of course, because I'm not a fast rider. I'm more of a when I say fast, I'm talking about track fast, you know. So the quick shifters are a blessing. Already I'm like, okay, why should I use the clutch? As long as you are moving, the motorcycle doesn't feel hot. But the minute you stop in traffic, you can feel it a little bit. So far it's not that bad, also because it's cool outside, because it's early in the morning. But maybe later in the day you will definitely feel the heat. Like at this point in time, I stopped for about 2 minutes to switch the camera mode, and it was the bike was cooling itself, you know, the radiator fan runs, but now I can feel the heat, although I'm wearing boots, and it runs up high up my shin, but still I can feel the heat under my thighs, especially on the left side. I don't know why that is, but okay. But fifth gear, cruising at 60, 70, no problems. But I'll tell you again, the bike is just so comfortable on its own, in the sense that it doesn't make you, have to ride it hard all the time. It gives you enough ease to just chill and cruise through the city when you want to, provided there's moving traffic. And that to me is a surprise, because there are a few motorcycles in the market that just doesn't want to go the way this one is at fifth gear, or at 60, 70. They feel very urgent, they feel very rushed. This route I'm taking is great for you to see how this motorcycle feels through moving traffic. Assuming that when you buy this motorcycle, you will choose to ride it when there is minimal traffic, right? So I'm back. This motorcycle is beautiful. So let's say I go at 70, 80, and then I touch the brakes. The front end feel is so good. Feels so confident while you brake. It's amazing. So if I'm to hit the brakes late here, you feel the front end, and this shape here is so good. I think even if you're slightly taller, it gives you enough room to push yourself further back into the seat and grip the motorcycle truly. You don't feel like you cannot grip it. It's well designed, well shaped, and if you see this curve here that is on the motorcycle, is for you to tuck in and place your arms uh, you know, and well thought of. Small things. Each time I'm talking about what I want to share, I'm reminded at how I don't pay attention to what I'm doing on the motorcycle, which talks a great deal about what a fantastic motorcycle this is for you to own. And you, of course, if you can afford it. If I were to own a naked motorcycle, I think this does everything the V4 does for cheaper. That's where I'll stand. Sure, if you're a far more skilled motorcyclist, then you can tell the difference between what it can do between 0 to 120. Sure, why not? But this motorcycle is smoother, it's easier, and I'm sure the V4 will be way more exciting, but exciting is subjective depending on the country you're riding in, the roads you're riding in, the kind of rider you are, and all of that. Look at that. This bike is super agile. And this is great for you to see that if I have to just cruise through the city at, slow speeds, it is alright. It is alright. The motorcycle is not upset, and neither are you. It doesn't pressurize you to go faster. It doesn't pressurize you to constantly reduce the gear to lower. Very nice. Alright. Look at that torque kicking in. Let me show you that again. So on third gear, I love that rumble, that growl that comes in from down low. And that's it. The minute it crosses the 4,500, 5,000 mark, you better know what you're doing on this motorcycle. Trust me, you better know, because by the time you know it, you are in a different zone. Yeah, you think of it, the motorcycle response. And I didn't even have to switch gears to do what I just did, make that quick pass. This is phenomenal. Alright, let's try. So great time for you to understand the braking. Thank you, Mr. Useless Automan, for not checking who's coming. Anyway, so I was not at all afraid, because the confidence inspired by the braking, you can go check that out again. It's fantastic. Confidence inspiring. Makes you feel like you can just go and go and go. And at the same time, stop when you want. So Indian roads, always hope that someone's going to cut you in between, no matter where you're riding. It can be a person, it can be an animal, it can be anything. Just be ready. Sometimes I feel I'm not yet there to own a motorcycle of this sort. It's going to be a huge learning curve to really feel the beauty of this, to truly feel. But for this much, I am happy. I did not expect this motorcycle to be this exciting, and yet at the same time be relaxed in a way that makes you feel good. It is not dull, it's relaxed, when it needs to be. And I think Ducati in the recent years have done a phenomenal job with making their motorcycles super rideable. From the veterans of the motorcycling field, I always hear that Ducatis are more physical, you either love it or you hate it. But I don't think that's the case anymore. The only thing that you will hate is the pricing. Comes at a steep price tag. But this bike, I love it. Alright, let's get past these cars. Okay, so I'm gonna try some quick riding. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yeah! Still on 5th gear, by the way. Doesn't expect me to shift. There's so much power available down low. Quick shifter, smooth as butter. It's just jolly. It's so... I think this bike can just go all day if you can. And yeah. What else do you need? What else do you need? I think if you're into naked motorcycles, if you're into motorcycles that can cater to you riding easy, cater to you riding like a beast, cater to you not feeling the pressure of owning a motorcycle that is this powerful, and if you're somebody who wants to slowly make their way into learning to ride better and better and better and push your limits, push your skills, and it fits it all. Great motorcycle. The only funny part is the speedo keeps vibrating. Sort of annoying, actually. Reminds you of how it's not built well, but that's not true. It's built really well. But wow, look at that! Wow, and the brakes. You feel that? So here's the brake. All right. So it was a great ride. So. Motorcycle, mad. I'm not gonna go faster than that. That's it. It's got too much power. I'm just gonna make a U-turn here. Let's test out how it feels when you have to turn. When you have to make a turn, let's see how the motorcycle feels. Okay, let me be sure. So for the most part, I'm flat footing on one side. Two sides, still not bad. Feels good. I'm flat footing on both sides actually, but I think the boots give me about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and 1.5 inches to 2 inches. But that is about 6 feet. So if you're 6 feet, you can flat foot. But I think everybody who rides this will be wearing boots, so you get that advantage of 1 inch or 2. So it's not bad. Alright, quick shifter. The quick shifter is fantastic. I have to figure out how it feels when you go lower, and to first gear. Okay. All right. I would say I've not tapped into more than 60% of the motorcycle's performance. Easily. There's so much more left. I just don't want to risk it. But the confidence the motorcycle gives you to do that, what I just did, is mind-blowing. It's so planted when I'm pushing it the way I did. Still is so planted. You don't feel it wavering. You don't feel the instability. It's great. Wow. So how does it do on high-speed curves? Oh, holding the line like a boss. Ah, look at this. And you want to brake, you see danger, brake, you're good, you're smooth. And in motorcycles like these, they are built to understand that you will be braking hard and pushing and delaying your braking. So expect to be hitting the brakes. It's phenomenal. I just hope you can see how relaxed I am and confident I am on this motorcycle, and the seat has enough width to, make you feel comfortable. It's not narrow. It's the right amount of narrowness. The contour, well made. Of course, Ducatis are all about the design. Quick things about the controls. They're the typical Ducati controls. Nothing new. I would have liked for them to have given better switch consoles, like it is on the Multistrada V4 with those LED lights. Looks a little more premium, but it doesn't matter. It does the job. The grips are great. The handlebar width is great. It feels really cool. The rearview mirrors do a decent job. The thing about Ducati rearview mirrors, you need to adjust the vertical movement. The horizontal is okay. You can't just do it on the go. Anyway, so that's that. And by the way, mind you, all of this is in sport mode. The slow riding, the city. So you can understand if you're somebody who is less experienced, switch to the other modes. I'll definitely make a detailed review of the specifications and features of V2 Streetfighter. I like motorcycles which are a little more little more forgiving actually in all aspects. And this motorcycle is. The V4 isn't. It's definitely not a forgiving motorcycle. As much as it's designed beautifully, not at all forgiving. Damn. It's too much. At one point, bike is just flying. It's just flying. And that's on third gear, everybody. This is ridiculous. The seats are super grippy as well. They don't slide. It's super grippy. So if you're wearing the right pants, they won't let you move. But what a great motorcycle, man. What a great motorcycle. It's just so exciting. Show you some short clips of me riding around the city. Feel free to ask me any questions you feel down below if you think I haven't covered something that you're looking for. I'm yet to discover what happens if I go over potholes, and I'm yet to discover what happens when I go over large speed bumps. I'm assuming it rides pretty low. I weigh about 90 kilos, so it definitely rides low. So it's not going to be easy to go over potholes and big potholes and big speed breakers. You'll have to be careful. This is a free spirited beast. You cannot tame it. Yeah. What else do you want to know? That's it. Come on, 150 on Indian roads, and that's it. I'm not going to risk it, right? That's it. I just wanted to see how it feels, but usually I'm just saying the bike can go, but that's not the purpose. The purpose is how beautifully it does it. If you ever wish to have these small bursts of excitement, it is not about riding fast. It's about how quickly it can do something in a given span of time, right? In the gaps. So when you need to push it in the appropriate place and time, it can cater. So potholes, yeah, it handles it pretty well. And the shock doesn't travel through to your body. My back has been doing great, even though it's in the sport mode. I've been riding it for a bit now, and it's been doing great. No issues, although I'm leaning a bit forward. But yeah, I don't put all my weight on my wrists. I the weight is handled by the abs and the legs. So, but when you're in traffic, and the quick shifter is a blessing. I'm already getting used to it. It's amazing. But if you live in a city that has bad roads with extremely bad potholes, I would think twice. The roads I've taken today don't really address those elements, but I can tell you the motorcycle drives really low. Alright, testing the start and stop. There's traffic coming. Okay, join in. Smooth, easy, relaxed, so smooth. I love it. The rumble, it's beautiful. All right, one more time. Traffic, slow down. How does it balance itself? I don't drop my feet. Let's see. It's so well balanced. It's planted, stable, fantastic. All right, start. I go, accelerate, shift second, third, smooth. The gearbox, the quick shifter, it's just fantastic. No stress. I'm wearing pretty bulky boots, but if you're wearing sleeker boots, I guess it'll feel much better, feel more easier. So I'm going, I want to stop suddenly, shift lanes, easy. Want to find a quick stop, shift lanes, stop, 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 easy. Finding neutral, easy, no issues. Initially I had a bit of getting used to, but no issues. Alright, one more time. Start. Yeah, fighting your way through traffic and gaps, it just does magic. You can, if you are comfortable in this riding posture, this bike can go the way you think you want to. You don't have to be fast, but it just, the way it feels when you control it to the tightest and smallest of gaps that you see without putting anybody else in danger and yourself. There, a pothole, so easy to avoid. Look at that. So it's amazing how it behaves, you know. So you see something sharp, you want to hit the brakes. Fantastic. So this is the speed you'll be riding in the cities mostly, right? And it can really just handle itself so well. It can just keep going faster and faster and yet control it. Very cool. So I'm just sort of giving you a glimpse of how it feels to ride this motorcycle, you know, in the city. So one little thing that I would like to add is that you cannot be careless on this motorcycle. Of course, it's a super confident, relaxed ride, but you cannot be careless. You got to really understand, pay attention, and not be careless, because you twist the throttle the wrong way at the wrong time, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. Okay, so here we go. Stop gap traffic, first gear. Bike is all right, not too unhappy. Okay, not bad. It's all right. I think it's alright. Not too uncomfortable. Oh, but the V4, it's gonna make you feel bad for making it go so slow. But this, not so much. It's alright, look. It's doing alright. No stress there. They've engineered this motorcycle catering to a large audience, I feel, somehow. And that is phenomenal work. It's crazy. Okay, some more clips of maneuvering through traffic. Moving traffic. Pretty decent moving traffic. I'm just trying to experience what the motorcycle can do when you ride it normally. I know it can go fast, I know it can push. Once again, that's not the purpose. It's to understand how you can ride this motorcycle on a daily basis, how it might perform when you own it as a daily rider. No? So, trying to give you an idea of that. So, how it handles everyday bumps, very good. You can see a lot of undulations on this road, and my voice is fine. So potholes actually handles it beautifully. I was thinking that it would be extremely stiff and difficult, but it handles it so much grace, actually, I would say. And yet, keeping in mind when you push, the motorcycle has the right amount of compression, rebound. Very cool, very cool. It's really cool how they've managed to do that, and of course it's fully adjustable, so you can find yourself a great mechanic, or if you know how to do it, adjust it to your needs and your ride, your weight. Wow, what a breeze, what a beautiful motorcycle. Oh, I can do this all day. But of course you're not going to find the traffic of this sort all day, but wow. I'm sort of sad that the ride is coming to an end, but once again, I think I've said this already, but I'll say it again. The motorcycle can do what you think. The motorcycle can ride like a beast. It can ride smooth and fly and not stress you out. And the bike helps you. The motorcycle behaves when you're not paying attention and behaves when you're paying attention. Yeah, so I hope these clips helped you understand how the motorcycle behaves from a point of view of a regular rider, an enthusiast. Yeah, so you can see how I'm maneuvering through traffic here. So beautiful. Such a breeze. I love it. You know, you quickly get used to the openness that you feel, which you initially will when you hop onto this motorcycle, but it's just how the braking period is barely 10 minutes. It's crazy. So one hand, this is one of the tests, sort of tests I do. Can a bike handle itself through traffic when you ride it with one hand? And I didn't even realize that I let go of the handlebar. It says a lot about a motorcycle. And since you have the quick shifter, you don't even have to reach out to the clutch. Wow. Yeah. That's it. Let's see how it does on this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo. The bike wants to lean further, but I don't. Wow. This is fabulous. Okay, one more chance at the curve. Wow, look at that. And this is not smooth, huh? It's all undulated roads. But look at that. Look at this. Smoother, easier, better lines. You lean into it. Yeah, that's it. So that brings us to the end. One more time, thank you so much guys for sticking around. Lots of videos to come. I'll see you soon.